And my last section is why style amplifies presence. So you feel good. And especially when you have style, in my opinion, is definitely person-based. Like, you're going to have the colors that look the best on you. You're going to have shades that look the best on you. You're going to have hair colors that look the best on you. There's so many combinations. And just you, your skin complexion, your bone structure, all the things. And it's going to add on to this whole entire package that is just you. It's just you. And when you see the originality, it's just one of me. To me, I feel like it should make you feel a little bit more special. There's only one of me. There's only one person in the world that's named Malacio. There's only one person in the world that's Malacio that is a Black American woman who went to college, was in the military, who is creative, who is going through this journey, who has microlocks, who is 5'9", who like all the things. There's only one me. Just there's only one you. Okay? I really do feel, and this is just me, I really do feel like your spirits, you have everything you need, more or less. You just gotta look in. And that's for people and communities. You got everything you need. They're self-governing. Because you can do it. And after all the things, what most people want for real, people who are healthy, they really want, truly, in my opinion, in their own way, they want peace, they want their health, mental, spiritual, emotional, physically, and you want the things that's going to naturally bring you love, prosperity. And prosperity could be a whole bunch of things, okay? But people do a lot of running around chasing after things because they see, or they think that they see or understand how people feel when they have something. Some people, for example, be like, oh, we'll get this really big house because these people seem to be really happy to have this big house. Let me get a big house, even though I'm the only person staying there and I'm working my ass off to keep it and the upkeep and all that stuff. But these other people are happy to have it. So I want to be happy like them. I want to be looked at like how other people look at them. And you don't even really know how other people look at them for real. You know how you look at them. But instead of turning that mirror to yourself and being like, I want what I think that they're getting, that happiness, that societal approval, I want that for me. But you have to figure out how you're going to have that for yourself. Okay? You can do it. Look in the mirror and be like, what is it? What is it that I really want? It might take you some time. Been there myself. But I think you can do it. But at the end of the day, who am I? I'm just a person, right? But that's all I have to say, y'all. At least for now. I will see y'all next week. Oh yeah, and like and subscribe. Okay? Please like and subscribe. And feel free to visit my website for all other information about me. I have a storefront of everything that I have with me with my travels. Link is in the description. Hello. So this is going to be the first section. So this is going to be, I don't know, because my mind is minding, you know what I'm saying? And I try to be very conscious of what I'm saying, because it's one thing to make an observation, but how I don't necessarily like to speak unless there is, especially like on a platform like this, unless I have something positive to say. There could be a negative thing, a nuance, but when it's something actually constructive or something that is highlighting or trying to have some type of goodness come from it, I think that there should be something as a solution. If you're going to talk about it, it's one thing to see something, observe it, and not like it, but how can you change it? How can you change yourself, or whatever the power you have be? How do you properly self-govern yourself in a situation like that? Okay, so with that being said, projection versus reality, right? So when I went to my color analysis, they look at you from head to toe, they perceive you, they see you, all the things. They literally are like up in your shit, right? Nothing like creepy, but whatever. So for example, my perception of like my hair in my lock state, in my natural state, brown hair, or my hair having that dusky lightness, that light brown, to me I felt like it looked dry. I felt like my hair was fine, but then like also because it's fine, it's thin, and like things like that. And to come to find out that my hair color naturally the way that it is pretty good, like compared to complementing my skin tone and things of that nature. And this is something that somebody on the outside, a professional, looking at me, perceiving me, and telling me these things. In my whole life, pretty much, I'm like, oh, I need to dye my hair. My hair is too light. It gets like this dusty, like black color, especially in the sunlight, and blah blah blah. And to be told something different, and it's like my hair color goes very well with the colors that they put the color wheel and the overall color analysis and swatches and all those other things resonates very well with colors that complement me. And even the colors that complement me, I love those colors. I love the saturated colors. Just, it gravitates to me. But it's a whole bunch of different nuances between the different levels of perception versus reality. Because my perception, even about myself, was not necessarily correct. I knew my hair wasn't dry, but I felt like it looked dry to other people. In fact, it's just me being hypercritical of myself. So that's when I'm about to say diagnosed. When she looked at me and she was like, oh, your hair, the vibe, the blah, 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 you wear your hair down. Like all of these things, all these conversations that we were having, and just to get reassurance. That's another thing, reassurance. And not, oh, this is bad, but this is something that can help. And this is a level, because like I said, this is this level here, your hair color, and then it adds on to another level where it highlights your face. It is not too harsh. It works, it mixes very well. And then you have the movement, you have the structure and things like that, stuff that your body, or my hair does naturally. So just to put that out there. And that's just, I just wanted to give overall examples, not to be too in the weeds about it, but honestly, your perception about yourself, and then the reality, or even other people's perception about you. Because that's the crazy part. When you really think about it, your perception of yourself and the outside of perception of yourself might not even be the truth. That is crazy. Okay? You and other people's perception, or even another person's perception, is not true. And the way that she broke it down with showing me how my hair, different colors, different shapes and stuff like that, and I could see, I was like, oh, girl, I'm close. Like, it was a lot of vindication through this whole process for me. And that's the crazy part, because it's like, for me personally, I'm way more aligned with myself than I gave myself credit for. And this is also a video to praise me in my greatness, in case you haven't noticed. But anywho, yes, so that's the first section. We're going to go into the next. So how energy perceives clothing. And the nuances of that, we can be very analytical, aka scientific about it, because, for example, whatever is on your body naturally soaks up. It soaks up the dyes, the chemicals, and the fibers. It does that. It does. So we can talk about it from that angle, but then we can also talk about just the energy of it all. For me, I was trying to mold myself into being what I perceived as femininity, like the frills and the this, that, and the other. And I'm just like, that's just not me, because I don't like it when my thighs rub together. And I'm not even like big like that, but it's just, I don't like it. My thighs, I got more narrow hips, so I don't have that gap. And then my thighs are on the thigh inside and back into my caboose. So there's things that I'm like, that's not gonna make me feel, especially when it's hot and I'm always sweating. I literally had the AC blasting right there this whole time. But still, how is your energy being, like, when you're uncomfortable, you keep on fidgeting and stuff like that, like, you're not comfortable. People can sense that you're not comfortable. And for me, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna have to wear stuff that's comfortable for me mentally and physically, that's comfortable for me, and I will build up around it. And that's once again why I went to the color analysis, so I can be like, I need help. I am overthinking this or underthinking this, or not putting more ideals into what I should be doing or I shouldn't be doing, and things of that nature. Because you get so much information between, like, social media, talking to people, movies, all types of shit. You get so much information coming in that you just don't necessarily focus on yourself. Okay? And we can even talk about the more spiritual side of things, excuse me, when it comes down to just a little snippet, but like talking about jewelry, for example. And I personally for me, rather more so focus on getting jewelry that is, I would just say, real. Anything from like natural materials, but that's mostly including like gemstones, like quartz, all things. So it's a whole bunch of things that I'm gonna talk about, but I'm letting you know it's leading up to it, if that makes sense. So I do love the crystal jewelry, the gemstones and stuff like that, but they have to be real. Like, even dealing, I'm like starting to look into jade. I didn't even know that was like yellow jade, but things that coincide with my sign, things that coincide with things that I struggle with personally, things that I like, my birthstones and stuff like that, like things that mean something. Like, I want my wardrobe to be cultivated and made specifically for me. I sweat a lot, so I already know that I need to have a certain cut to my things. I just can't be having any old thing put together. I won't necessarily feel myself. I know that I'm taller. I got very long appendages. I am going to need stuff that's going to be a little bit longer for me. So I understand that about myself, and me being comfortable in my clothing and in myself, I can relax. My energy I don't have to focus on me being uncomfortable. I can just be, and I can exist. And every time I walk past something and I see myself, I just remember that, hey, I'm beautiful, I'm gorgeous, I'm this, I'm that, I'm having a nice day, you know, all the things. So another thing is managing attention without shrinking. So this is the part where I, especially solo traveling and being in other countries and stuff like that, it's inevitable. You're going to get stared at, you're going to get looked at. What I really wanted to say, especially for Black women, who cares? And if it really does bother you, say something. I remember this one experience where I was in an elevator and it was a tourist, and I was in Malaysia, and He literally, in an elevator, he's in front of me, literally turns around and looks at me in my face. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. And I was like, hey, he was shook up, which is weird. He just turned around and looked at me in my face. But anywho, I'm like, you just gonna turn around and look at me in my face and not say nothing? That's how you was raised? And they do like they little girl. And I'm just like, say something. If they want the attention so bad, say something. Be like, are you just gonna stare at me? Do you have something to say? Do you have a question? If they feel like they can stare at you, you can express yourself also. And I do feel like, yes, you should take up space. And sitting there being scared to take up space when they're not scared to sit there and look at you in your face, especially, and you can tell when sometimes it's just curiosity and they're just looking or whatever. And then there's other people who, and I feel like it's a little bit more rare, because even when people in Japan just mind their own business, but when it does happen, I feel like for the most part it's not negative. They just looking in my face just to be like looking in my face. Yeah, but also speak for yourself or handle it the way that you want to handle it. But at the end of the day, I don't think you should just sit there and just let people treat you any type of way, especially if you feel that uncomfortable about it, and you being a woman and you being a lady. No ma'am, we're not doing that. Or no sir, we not doing that. Because like I said, the men be bold. They be bold for real. But yeah, I don't, and that's the thing, like we're always we're always going to be looked at, we're always going to be perceived. I believe that Black women are just simply amazing, beautiful, gorgeous. Look at me. But I got to a point that like I don't necessarily care to be perceived, because there is going to be nuances where people are going to be projecting, and that's not your problem. Because this whole series at the end of the day is about you and yourself and centering yourself. And some things that lead to your greatness with your style and how you present yourself and all the things. But it's very important, your internal being looked at, being perceived, and it's not, I would say it's not necessarily bad. I've been approached a few times, and it was only maybe one time where it was like negative or whatever, but most of the time guys, oh you're so pretty, or oh can I take you out. I've been asked out a few times, and I've told this to people like more in person, but I'm like, I thought that they didn't like Black, like I'm not saying you hate Black people, but I'm like, I didn't think that you liked Black women like that. Interesting. And then when you start talking to people and things like that, you start to gather more information. And just from my experiences, most of the time from what I've seen, and I'm in Asia, okay, just to keep it clear, because there's others, it's not necessarily always bad, but their curiosity should not be crossing your boundaries. Keep your boundaries. Keep your space. If enough of us do it, it will be normalized to be like, hey, try to touch you here, or I think it's easy, but then again, it really depends on the person. You know what I'm saying? And it does depend on, I think too, your body type, how they perceive you. I get a lot of looks of like my face, all of this, my hair. Like this one lady, she thought, genuine question, but she was like, it grows out like that. I'm like, no, they're locks, like this picture here. And she's like, no, it's not that. No, I know it's not big like that, but these aren't individual strands coming out of my head. So it's just like things like that, and it's like people really don't know, and that is ignorance. Even though I hate when people overuse ignorance as if it's a bad term. I hate when people misuse words like that and weaponize words like that. When people be like, oh, either they be like, oh, they're ignorant, That don't mean you have to be a jackass. The way she asked me and her curiosity, it was just curiosity because she was ignorant. She did not know. Versus weaponizing incompetence. That's what it really is. And people are like, oh, they're ignorant. They don't know. Girl, please. Still a jackass. Okay? But I digress. I need to start bringing out this iPad.